What's up, Salsa Bros? Welcome back. Today, we've got a special episode with our first ever special guest, my brother John.
Glad to be here. I've heard a lot about it.
He's been a fan from the beginning, and he's ready to do his first ever Salsa Bro. John, do you like hot stuff?
Not necessarily. It's kind of weak.
Yeah. So he's not always been the biggest fan of spicy foods. I'm proud of him. He has worked his way up, though, to hot wings when we go out to get wings. Although I've got a whole rant about how I feel like buffalo wings have just went down as far as like how hot they are, and they're just lying to the public now. But that's for another time. Today, we've got Tenayo Habanero Salsa. Simple ingredients. And on here, honestly, it says on a scale from no heat to on fire, they've got it listed as an 8. How do you feel about that?
8 out of 10. I mean, that's pretty high.
That would be hot even for a Salsa Bro score, so let's see. Wow. Okay, right off the bat, I'm not going to say what I think because I'm a little bit more trained in the art of smelling salsas now. It's like my 8th episode.
I'll take
Johnny
a whiff.
Webb.
Yeah. I would say
What are you getting?
you're definitely getting a little hint of spice.
You think so?
I think so.
I'm not smelling heat. Honestly, I'm smelling like, and when I say it, I feel like you're going to notice it too. I feel like it smells like SpaghettiOs. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, it definitely has like a
It's like tomato paste,
right,
like SpaghettiOs.
like watered down marinara sauce.
Yeah, it honestly does. Like, if you put this in front of my nose and you honestly said, "Hey, this is marinara sauce or like a spaghetti sauce," I'd believe you. So this is kind of interesting.
Those are the ones that just kick your butt though, right from the start.
We'll see. All right, we'll see. So for price on this one, I paid $3.50 for it. So I'm gonna give it $3 signs out of 5. You know, again, most salsas that you buy in like the supermarket are probably gonna be like $2 or $3 signs out of 5, according to my rating, and it's just like, you know, they're in that ballpark. You can hear like the
Yeah, very liquidy.
sounds pretty liquidy, but let's get into it.
Please, sir, may I have some more salsa?
There you go. All right. So right off the bat, what are you thinking?
Yeah, definitely. This is pretty much water.
Yeah, I mean, compared to some that I've done, it's not as liquidy as that, but it's a pretty thin salsa. There's not much chunks to it. It's got a decently even consistency though, but that consistency is thin. That's what we got. We're going in for the first dip. I'll let you do the honors because you're the special guest.
First dip.
Put some sauce on that shit, boy.
Yeah, I'd say you're definitely getting a little kick, but it's not too bad.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. It's weak. This is weak. I was hoping that I could find a hot one for John because I wanted to see like the difference, like, you know, because I eat hotter stuff and John doesn't. Kind of wanted to see John sweat, but yeah, this is not hot at all. Let's see what it has in it. I mean, it's simple ingredients, so I'll give him that. Very few ingredients: tomatoes, water, roasted onions, salt, garlic, natural flavors, roasted habanero peppers. That's it. But I'd say this is like 90% tomato, which could explain why we thought it was spaghetti sauce. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I mean, it's got a really nice taste, but it's definitely missing some key ingredients.
There's no spice.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, you tell me. Like John's like the mild expert on this case. What do you think?
yeah, I think it definitely could be hotter. I mean, it's as advertised as an 8 out of 10. You're thinking it's going to burn you.
And it says habanero.
Right.
I mean, are you like even thinking about needing water at all?
No, I'm good. I mean,
Do
honestly,
you even taste any sensation
for someone
in
who
your mouth?
doesn't even like those kind of really hot things, I mean, I don't even. There's a little bit of kick going, but that's about it.
And I,
Like a medium wing. You know, we're in Buffalo. Go Bills.
Right.
So.
So he's saying medium wing. I wouldn't even say that, right? I'm just saying there's nothing to it, but that's what I mean. It's not just me, guys, right? Like this salsa and others that I've done, I'm not lying to you when I say they're not hot. You know, to my disappointment, somebody like John, he's probably, he said he didn't want to do a hot one. He was like worried about doing this one, but it's not It's not hot. So, but besides heat, we talked about that for a while. But for heat, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 3 out of 10. And I should dock him more points for lying to me and saying habanero and saying it's really hot, but I'll give it a 3 out of 10 just to be consistent with the other salsas. Let's move on to flavor. Oh, did I give it a chunkiness score?
No. Obviously, the chunkiness score would be
low.
non-existent.
Low. But it's still not as watery as some salsas I've seen. So, I mean, there's some level of, like, viscosity to it. I'll give it a 3 for chunkiness on this one. But let's get into flavor. I'll let you start, John.
Yeah, I mean, flavor-wise, I mean, it doesn't have a bad taste to it. But I think, like, the consistency really, like, it's kind of strange to not have any chunks in a salsa. You know, that's just my kind of take on it.
He's clearly a fan of chunky salsa. For me, I do prefer a chunkier salsa. You know, this one never claimed to be chunky, so I'm not going to knock it for that. Like I said, it just tastes like a tomato sauce. I mean, there's not really any spice. I don't taste any onion. I don't really taste any pepper. I really don't even taste any habanero, to be honest. It just tastes like tomato paste.
Yeah.
And that sounds kind of harsh, but I'm a little disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, like
if you would have put this on some pasta noodles, you would have fooled me thinking that it was just a pasta sauce.
Right. And it almost kind of even looks like that's the same consistency it has too as marinara sauce. So this salsa is marinara sauce. Ready? I already know what I'm gonna do. So here's the graphic somewhere here of what this salsa should look like, what the label should look like. Go ahead, give it a flavor score. I don't want to be too harsh. I don't want him to give it a flavor score. I'll let him do it.
Flavor score, what, out of
0 to 10?
0 to 10? I'd give it like a 4.
Okay. If you like this salsa, let me know in the comments. Tell me why I'm wrong. Tell me why you think it's the best salsa. And everybody's got their own taste, right? We're just two people. So for a salsa bro score on this one, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10.
You could put the score right here.
Yeah, actually, I totally forgot that I usually put the score here, but now he's in the way. So
As always, or not always, because I'm not always on here, but I'll leave you with this.